Good morning. This is the media report for Friday, May 9th, 2014. I'm Sergeant Jay Henderson, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. Going back to yesterday's calls for service, we responded to 108 calls in the last 24-hour period. St. John Police Force wants to hear from anyone that may have information concerning any of our files to please contact us at 506-648-3333 at our email at police@stjohn.ca, or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimemb.ca. Going back to yesterday morning at 9:20 a.m., we received a complaint of a vehicle parked off St. James Street South that had been vandalized by slashing the tires. This is the second incident this week involving damage done to this vehicle. Monday night, 2 tires on the passenger side of this vehicle were cut, and on Wednesday night, the driver's side tires were slashed. This vehicle has been removed by the owner to a local tire shop to be repaired. At 12:43 p.m., a 22-year-old male was arrested at a local financial institution on King Street for fraud. This male was allegedly opening false accounts and depositing empty envelopes, making withdrawals from the newly acquired accounts. He has since been released on conditions with a pending provincial court date to answer to the approved charges. At 5:28 p.m. last evening, we received a dispatch call concerning a male who was found to be urinating in the public on Chipman Hill. This male was reported to the police as being in a white SUV-type car. One of our uptown cars responded and noticed a white Chevrolet Traverse SUV parked near the intersection of King Street on Chipman Hill. At the same time our member located this vehicle, a male was observed coming from a nearby bank and proceeded to walk towards this vehicle and entered into the driver's seat. Our member activated his emergency equipment, but the vehicle pulled away up Chipman Hill, continuing to accelerate. This fleeing vehicle failed to even pause or slow down when coming to the stop sign at the intersection of Chipman Hill and Union Street. The vehicle was reported to have continued without any hesitation or consideration for other motorists near this intersection. This fleeing vehicle continued to increase speed, entering Peel Plaza, and upon trying to negotiate the sharp turn near the court building, the driver lost control and the vehicle ended up on the stairs of the court building. The 24-year-old male driver of this fleeing vehicle took off on foot but was apprehended after a lengthy foot chase that ended up on City Road, where the male climbed into a garbage dumpster to hide from being apprehended. Meanwhile, a 21-year-old male passenger in this fleeing vehicle was arrested at Peel Plaza at the collision site. The vehicle involved was found to be reported stolen, and both males are being held in police custody, facing criminal charges of failing to stop for police, dangerous operation of a motor vehicle, possession of a stolen vehicle, and breaching a previous court order. They are expected to make a provincial court appearance later today to answer to the approved charges. The traffic was heavy at the time of this incident on Union Street, and it is only a miracle that this fleeing vehicle and male operator didn't hit anyone. One last note concerning this investigation. One of our pursuing officers on foot received some help from a passerby driving a vehicle. This citizen offered the officer a much appreciated drive to close the gap on this fleeing suspect. The officer, because of the time, neglected to get the name of this helping individual, but would like to extend his appreciation and say thank you. At 8:12 p.m. last evening, one of our North Uniform Patrol members noticed a group of individuals that were walking down a pathway near Lansdowne Plaza. One of these individuals appeared to be carrying a silver handgun. This male was ordered by the police to drop the firearm 3 or 4 times, to which he eventually complied. This 20-year-old male was taken into custody facing criminal charges in connection with this weapon. He was also found to be in possession of a quantity of marijuana and also on a previous court order to which he is allegedly violated. He is being held in our police lockup and is expected to make a provincial court appearance later today to answer to the various approved criminal charges. And lastly to report, Saturday, May 10th, 2014 is our National Initiative for Prescription Drug Drop-Off Day. In partnership with Horizon Health, Shoppers Drug Mart, and the St. John Police Force, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow, we will be at 4 Shoppers Drug Mart locations throughout the city, being Westmoreland Road in East St. John, Crown Street location for Uptown, Lansdowne Avenue for the North End, and finally Lancaster Mall location for the residents of the West Side of St. John. This initiative, led nationally by the Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police and provincially by the New Brunswick Association of Chiefs of Police, will help communities keep these drugs out of the hands of those who should not have them. The misuse and abuse of prescription medications has become a public safety issue for communities and police services across the country. The abuse of prescription medication can lead to incidents of overdose and, in some cases, death. Residents are urged to drop off any unused or expired prescription medications at their local pharmacies at any time, which they can dispose of in a safe and environmentally responsible manner. To keep prescription medications from our water sources, medications should never be flushed down toilets or washed down drains. The St. John Police Force wish to extend our mothers in the community happy Mother's Day on Sunday. We also want to advise the general public that drinking and driving is not acceptable. Please don't ruin any Mother's Day by your inexcusable behavior. Take alternative transportation. This will end the media report for Friday, May 9th. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday morning. Thank you.